Okay, guys, this is one of my favorite replays in almost 3 years of World of Tanks and one of my favorite battles. And there are many reasons why I love this one. And the first is that the team that we beat was filled with awesome players. When I sent this replay to Fratbug, he said to me that XVM said we had a 5% chance of winning. The second reason I like this battle is because we had done 2 rehearsals in the week prior, and we knew what we were going to do when the starter's pistol went off. The third reason is that I came up with this strat while driving along the road from Gold River, BC to Campbell River, BC. I don't know about you, but sometimes when I'm daydreaming while I'm driving, World of Tanks strats will just enter my head unannounced. That's always fun. And I realized that this would work. Now, this is a champion company with a full panic team. And I'll bring back the arcade elements here. And you can see we're up mainly against Havoc Rising, now Villain. And those guys are all almost without exception awesome. Some of them have changed their names subsequently, but some of them are still around. For example, El Puffmo over there has the highest damage caused to damage received ratio I've ever seen. You know, it's possible somebody else out there has a higher ratio, but he's right up there. Now, the strat involves basically sending the whole team over to A3, A4 immediately. And the reason for that is that, as you know, people approach the B2 area in a careless manner. They just drive up there not expecting to have to fight right away. They're making the assumption that we're going to be a little cautious and not deploy quickly. So this is stealing a march on the enemy and appearing in one part of the map in overwhelming strength. And when contact occurs, we have more guns than they did. Now, this was one of the first times that we deliberately took fewer arty pieces to a battle. They've got 3, we've got just 1. That was a conscious decision. And the whole point was we're going to attack. We're not going to get worn down by artillery fire. And before 8.6 in Champion Company, it was customary. This also applied to Guerrillas and Relic or whoever we were up against. They would customarily bring 3 Tier 6 arties and all the remaining vehicles 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9 Tier 8s. And that adds up to 90. 72 plus 18. So my feeling was, well, we're gonna overturn that custom and attack people. And even if we're up against an amazing team, the fact that we're going to move around means that maybe those arties are not going to be terribly effective. Now, I don't particularly like the fact that we have a Tiger II and a Super Pershing in this battle because they slow down the pace. But in the event, we did pretty well. So I'm going to hit the space bar here and reduce the clutter. And just speed things up a bit here. So I'm trying to get that Tiger II into position a little quicker. Now, here's another point. Tarrant over there, in retrospect, he didn't even need to go over there to cover the flank. We were close enough to the flag that we didn't really have to worry about being capped. So even though you would think ordinarily, oh, you have to cover the flank, see what's coming, the fact is it's a mistake. And if I was to do this battle over again, I would bring him over with everybody else and add one more gun to the fire team. And like I say, we're too close to the cap for there to be any danger. And we have the possibility of reacting because we're not too far away from the flag. So I'm going to hit the space bar here again, and here giving Poswagger another push. And this strat works because there is a low-lying area of ground ahead of the guns here, and I can stay below the horizon if my driving is okay. Okay, so as you can see, we've got almost everybody over here. It's too bad the Tiger 2 is a little bit late and BTO's late, although he should have been over there quicker. I don't know if he's pushing Blazer, possibly. Okay, so the fun is about to begin, and I hope you enjoy it. So there's the first victim, General Havoc from Havoc Rising. Here comes TJ Brew and HD Bowtie and Raptorian 6 and Zacharis. I mean, I've seen all these guys over and over again. So they've, like I say, they've approached in a very lackadaisical manner, and we've got a big surprise waiting for them on the hill. And I was lucky there, I'll admit it. So as you can see, I can use the terrain feature here to stay below the horizon, just get the lights. There's the first tier 8 gone. And there goes the second one from Blazer. And I got hit there. That's bad driving, I'll admit it. I don't. There's 2 arty shells. And there's the third one possibly. I'm not 100% certain those were arty shells. Okay, the lights are gone. I got to go back for more. So this is a sacrificial move. And they're down 3 tier 8s. And I'm going to die right about here. There, I'm gone. From Scotty123, Mayhem. Okay, now this moment here, this is a mistake. The lights are all gone. That should have been the signal for our whole team to charge down the hill. But let's count the seconds. This goes to the whole idea of knowing when to strike. This is one of the fundamental issues in World of Tanks, is recognizing the moment when you can pursue your advantage. And the reason for pursuing your advantage is that if you delay, it could be very costly. And that's just one of the fundamental points about battles, is that you must attack when the time is ripe. And you must recognize that moment. And we didn't. So let's see how long it takes. So there's no lights. You know, I'm dead. The team is blind. And they've got 3 arties. I mean, we've killed 5 tier 8s. But, okay, here they come. So it wasn't too bad. It was about 40 seconds. And I think I had to tell them to go. Don't have a tape recording. It would be interesting. So look at this. The fire team is charging into action here. I mean, the cavalry is on the march. Okay, there's the first one. You know, those 3 arty pieces over there are so awesome, and this is 8.2, that there's no alternative. We must attack. And look, we've lost 2 tier 8s, right? Their shooting is excellent. So there we are. 7 tier 8s destroyed in 3.5 minutes or less. And like I said, we pulled it. This is a trick. This is pure trickery based on people's habits in battles. So I can click here. There's Monkey. And this whole time I told everybody to basically keep driving and only do drive-by shootings. And Tarrant is engaging that low over there. You know, one-on-one, not the greatest idea. He probably should have maneuvered slightly differently. But we were, you know, we're not going to lose this one at this stage. And you'll notice, like, people are shooting on the move. They're not. This is what you do when Artie is on the loose. Just keep going. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that video. I certainly did.